Hello, everybody.
Welcome to another round of Metroid Fusion Randomizer here on SpeedGaming. Today we have one match of FPIS versus iLunix. Going to start soon.
I'm looking forward to this, y'all. We've had some good races so far.
Yeah, we had good races yesterday, for example, the two of us. We're still waiting for the runners to ready up. People are already betting on the first item. What do you think is going to be the first item we're going to see today? Will we have the usual or will we have something different?
Well, for me, the usual's been speed starts. So.
Did we have two speed starts yesterday? I think so.
Oh, no, we
had one missile
start.
People have been complaining about the absolute lack of morph ball starts.
Yeah. Do you think this seed will change it up?
I don't know. I'm kind of towards the missile side because seems to be the most common thing after speed booster, and then morph ball is just kind of the underdog.
Gotcha. Woo.
Oh, apparently we had minimal instances of missiles and morph. I remember seeing. It could be that I just misremember. But I thought I saw mostly missile seeds, but okay. Well then I'm even more for missiles now.
I'm thinking we'll see speed start.
Speed start. That could be interesting. Oh, looks like both runners are ready now. That means we can probably start anytime soon. We're just waiting for Lunix to select his file, and then seems like they're good to go.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Yeah, race is going to begin now. FP is also choosing file B, interesting, while Lunix chooses file A. Also, FPS is playing on mono audio.
Wait, what?
And the good thing about the mono audio is we are only going to hear FPS's audio today, because Lunix does not seem to have usable audio available, but that's fine, I guess. FPS is already way behind this, it seems.
Well, either FPIS is behind or the...
Oh yeah, the restream could also be behind.
Restream's behind.
I mean, I assume they both started at the same time, so we will see.
The race time clocks are usually pretty good about it.
Yeah, seems to have been desync.
Ah, I see.
Okay, suddenly FPS in the lead. What does chat think is going to be the first item today? We have 3 items that we could get in the first data room, which is the usual play you do. You can either get the main missile data, speed booster, or mothball. And depending on which item the runners get, they will choose a different route towards the station. I see morph, I see speed, I see morph.
It's either more for speed.
Totally no
Speed.
missiles. And we have no missiles. We have speed booster, yes. Which means we're gonna see some fun trick to get into the sector area. FP just showing off his kind of superior movement here as a pretty good fusion 80% and memory corruption runner.
Man, I should run
Lunix
90%.
also not too bad at Metroid fusion. His main game is Super Metroid, but it's still a Metroid game, so kind of similar.
Woo! Very impressive display of movement.
FP
Oh no, Lunix!
FP doing 2 charges here to show off instead of 3 charges that most people do. Lunix trying to do the same, but failing, which can happen. And we find the super missile data on FP's side, where Lunix is probably going to find it too. I would assume, once he makes it there. And he got it now.
There he goes.
Is choosing the only real option that the current difficulty setting used in the tournament is giving you of going into Sector 2.
F is opting not to go through the cargo room, I see.
Which he could have easily checked by just storing a Shine Spark, sparking through, and getting it, but he probably has his reasons.
Yeah, probably.
Just going straight for the blue security.
Yeah.
He probably just read the spoiler log and knows there's nothing there, so... Lunix, meanwhile, with interesting speed strats to save. And trying to speed boost again. So at least we're gonna get to see the Keigo item, apparently.
Oh.
And it is...
There it is.
Yeah, FPS doesn't need E-tanks. Meanwhile, FPS on the way to the data room. Or not.
Whoa, what?
Opening the way into the sector in there. Which is going to be interesting if he chooses to go down there, because I don't think FPS saved.
No, he didn't.
I mean, he doesn't have Morph Ball anyway, so he cannot go down there, so...
Yeah.
That's an entirely different thing. But it's interesting that he chooses to just open this.
Probably
seems like he's not confident to find bombs anytime soon.
Oh, now he's checking it.
Now he's checking it. And also picks it up. Guess he needs energy after all.
Who needs a Shine Spark? Man, FBiz out here making me feel inferior.
Lunix probably now happy that he already picked up the E-tank because he's already down to 29 health at the moment. FP is now probably heading into Sector 3, yes, because there is a way to destroy the stabilizers in Sector 1 without missiles, but in the setting that we're running in the tournament is currently, this specific trick is not in logic, so he just opts to go to the one place where it's most likely to have missiles, which is going to be in Sector 3.
Oh, that Shine Spark's not in logic.
Not in the difficulty setting we're running in the tournament.
Gotcha. Okay.
There have been people going down there though, so I mean it's not like it's not like you won't find anything in Sector 1, but it's just not in logic, so you will probably end up there anyway at some point, potentially with missiles. Because without missiles, and especially without morph, as they are in the moment, they're kind of limited with what they can do in Sector 1.
Yep. Without bombs, they can't open green doors, so at this time, Sector 5 and 6 are also off limits.
And they can technically open green doors. FPIS could at least, because there's a way to get in there as long as you have speed booster. But I'm not sure if he's gonna opt to do it here. Especially now that he found the missile data and is probably gonna go over to Sector 1. Lunix meanwhile also in Sector 3.
That looked a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, it's actually pretty... The heat in that room is actually not really the issue. The issue is the lava jets that can hit you. They deal, I think, 50 damage without any other suit protection. Obviously, with a warrior, you also take damage from the heat, but that's usually not the issue in there. Yep. But with 2 E-tanks and 99 more energy, FPIS is totally fine in there.
If those lava jet hits you, you're taking a lava bath.
The interesting point that gets raised in chat, FPIS is actually only missing the fusion missiles to have the full missile combo.
True.
FPIS saving. Seems like he's not... And... getting out of Sector 1. FPIS is going to do the interesting play. That led me to 5 E-tanks yesterday. It's going to opt to check Arachnus. Banking on Morph Ball being at Arachnus instead of Sector 1. If FPIS does not find Morph Ball at Arachnus, FPIS will have to reset and reload his Sector 1 save state, which is why he saved. But this is like... It depends on what Lunix does now.
What Lunix is doing almost gave me a heart attack. Got hit by a lava jet in the heat room. But just barely staying on the monkey bars.
So far, both runners have taken a similar route. We have a route divergence potentially. FPIS's movement is just slightly above Lunix, which is why he just can do stuff slightly faster and appears to be ahead. Yeah, Lunix is committing to Sector 1. This is going to be interesting now.
Alright.
What do you think is going to be the answer before we see anything?
That's a hard call. And there's Morph. Morph is in fact
FPIS with the, for now, seemingly better play. It depends on what Lunix is going to find. He's definitely not going to be happy not finding Morph. If this is a major that he can see here now, he's going to be very upset. Just an E-tank. Yeah, FPIS currently in the lead, definitely because he made the right play to get to the area that has Morph, and he can go the route that Lunix does now and check even more stuff later. FPIS not opting to take more E-tanks. Seems to be happy with 3. FPIS with a fake out to skip Arachnus. Yeah, super missiles and Arachnus just is like...
And he gets an E-tank anyway.
Lunix, meanwhile, checking the items above the lava by storing a Shine Spark and checking the one item he could get. And another item he can get with that Shine Spark, which is a Powerbomb tank.
You hate to see
taking a lava dive now, and currently Lunix has one more check he can do down there in Sector 1. But is not choosing not to do it.
Probably going up to Arachnus.
I don't know what he's currently trying to do, besides killing enemies. I mean, he's obviously trying to get a Shine Spark, but the question is, where does he want to go with that? Or
Rhinos
not.
are endangered, Lunix. You can't do that.
Oh, he just wants to go back fast.
Gotcha. Okay.
Should have gone the normal way instead of trying to store Shinespark there and getting hit a bunch of times.
Yeah.
FP's meanwhile making his way back into Sector 1 with the better gear to tackle all the challenges Sector 1 is gonna throw at him. Lunix. It's interesting that Lunix is not checking the other item down there that he could check, which could definitely be more with what he currently knows, but he seems to more bank on the quantity play than the gamble, which he already did anyway. FP's apparently showing, yeah, he's definitely showing off. This is the trick that you can do with the Shinespark in Sector 1, just basically storing a Shinespark, carrying it through that room, and then just ramming into that stabilizer, and just not having to waste missiles on that.
Yep. With no missile expansions thus far, it might have been wiser than spending the 3 that it takes to kill normally. Oh, but he has supers, so it would have only taken 1 either way.
Yeah, but still 10 missiles, and we have not seen any missile expansion so far, except maybe now. Oh, we have. Charge beam. Okay, I guess the missile thing has solved.
No missiles needed. Well, except for cores. But...
FP's going back up. Also checking the lava items now. We'll also be able to check the one item that's below the lava that Lunix could not check because he didn't have Morph Ball at that time. And then he's definitely gonna continue clearing up the rest of Sector 1 and just seeing what he gets and then continue his routing from there on.
Taking a nice bath in the orange.
Lunix meanwhile speed boosting and shine sparking around more. Seems to be a big fan of shine sparking.
Ugh, those pirates are especially rude to FP's.
Lunix finally finding his Morph Ball. Probably kind of disappointed now that he made the, for now, seemingly wrong play, but he also doesn't know what his opponent did, so... Getting one beam. And another beam. A third beam. Oh, not even jackpot. Super missiles making short work of the Idor. FP's checking the additional item that Lunix could have also checked, though. Which is an E-Tank.
Energy tank.
Good choice then. Except for being in the completely wrong area of the game, but he had no way of knowing that. FP's shine sparking too now. Nice shine spark up that pirate shaft. Definitely very convenient instead of just climbing it with the monkey bars and platforming.
You're telling me.
It will be interesting if Piz is going to opt to check the item that is above the charge core, which requires a shine spark. But I assume he definitely will.
The Idors are very rude today.
Yeah.
Oh!
Piz also. The Idor being nice to it. If this would be an any percent run, FP's would be raging now.
Yeah.
And he's going to check the item above the charge core.
If this were a hundo run, I'd be raging.
Which is a power bomb tank.
Ugh.
So there's one more item down there that he can check, which is to the right of the charge core, but he currently does not have diffusion missiles or power bombs or anything that lets him basically look through walls. So he just does not check it, which is fine because he cannot. Ooh, another major. High jump.
Nice.
Which is potentially going to lead him into Sector 2. Because he can now get out of Sector 2, which he also could with the ice missiles. But FPIS could also go into Sector 4 now, which is interesting. So we might see another route divergence once Lunix is done with Sector 1. I am somewhat assuming that FPIS is going into Sector 2. In Sector 4 you can check one item.
I think he's going to have to do that one Sector 4 check, because he can't go into the rest of Sector 2 without bombs.
He opened the way to lower Sector 4, Sector 2 with the Shine Spark. With his speed boost. Earlier, which could be interesting if it actually comes down to that. But it seems more likely that bombs might be the one item in Sector 4 now. But we'll see, I guess, what he does. Lunix also checking the other lava item he did not do before. Also getting hit by a lot of pirates.
Yikes.
Good thing both runners have a lot of E-tanks. FPIS going into Sector 2. This could be interesting potentially now if Lunix opts to go into Sector 4 and actually finds bombs there. FPIS can go out of here though. No, actually he cannot get. He can't get out of here because he has high jump and has springboard therefore, so he can. Ooh, he finds a major. Warriors.
Warrior. Okay.
I assume FPIS is going to leave Sector 2 again now. Because he has currently no option of going down there, which requires either bombs or power bombs, which in turn also require bombs again to be used, so he is leaving again. Finding Warrior Suit here though opens potential further routing after he finds bombs, because he might not technically come back here.
Yeah, it's entirely possible we might not see lower Sector 2 Wars of Zabe.
Lunix making his way to the charge core. Let's see if he does not fall down for the I-core. One beam. Two beams.
3 beams.
3 beams again for Lunix. Thinking. And is also opting to check the item above, which he's not gonna be happy with finding. And having trouble getting a speed boost through the Horned room here.
There they are.
Yeah. Lunix meanwhile opting not to check the item. Making also short work of the charge core and picking up his E-tank. Let's see if he's going back. Was apparently thinking for a second, but then decided that he does not want to deal with the Hornets anymore. FPIS making his way into Sector 4 now though. Lunix finding his high jump boots, I think it was.
Yep.
Yes, FPIS checking items more in Sector 4. We have a major. And we have a power bomb tank. That major could be interesting. Ooh.
Gravity. Ooh. We looking at a jet seed here?
Potentially. Or we could look at chat's favorite thing too, the plasma hunt.
Oh no.
FPIS taking the short route through Sector 4. Does not care about electrified water at all. He skipped one check here on the way to Ceres that he kinda has to take now, but probably just wants to take a look at that item when he goes to Ceres, if he goes to Ceres. But cleaning up the rest of Sector 4 first. Finds another powerbomb tank.
Does
not want.
I don't think even Hundo runners want powerbomb tanks.
And they at least use them.
True. I can confirm we do.
Any percent could completely use the 10 power bombs that you have initially and just never refill. I have Piz opting to go to Ceres, which probably he would have done anyway, because he opted to not check the item here, which is an E-tank. Is this even randomized? High doors. Another beam. Was not happy with even only one beam. Jumping around. Oh. Going for the swag.
Just barely missing the 2-shot.
But he missed the swag. Yeah. Lunix, meanwhile, making his way out of Sector 1.
Clean kill from FPiz.
Seeing where he goes. I would assume he is definitely going to Sector 4 straight away. And FPiz just finds a missile tank.
I hope y'all enjoyed that absolute jam that is the Ceres theme. Because we're not going to hear it again.
We could hear it again.
Ugh.
If we choose
I don't like
to fight
that possibility.
I mean, we are already on a plasma hunt, which can be anyway except for at Ridley.
You're absolutely right.
So we have 97 possible locations where plasma could be. Lunix also heading into Sector 2 and is thinking.
Seems like Lunix is going to be checking lower Sector 2.
He's going up though. Wants to check that item in there, which he cannot check because he does not have bombs. Realizes he cannot check. FPiz meanwhile making his way out of Sector 4.
Maybe it hasn't occurred to Lunix yet that he's got to do that damage run in Sector 4.
FPiz now has several options actually to go to. He could go back into Sector 3 and clean that up. He could go into Sector 6. Or he could go into Sector 5, where he could also open up the level 4 security, which is one of the requirements to finish this game. But he seems to be going back to Sector 3.
Oh, he has an open level.
Lunix, meanwhile, also going back into Sector 3. Interesting. Except that Lunix is kind of lacking all the items he needs to progress in Sector 3 because he kind of needs bombs. Which he found in. Did he go into Sector 4?
He did not.
Oh, Lunix. What are you trying to do? Is he going to clip into the level 3 security or not? That is the question now. FPiz meanwhile just taking the casual way into level 3 security.
Wait.
Lunix currently has managed
Lunix
to
soft block, I think.
I mean, he's definitely not good. He has one chance to... No, he actually has no chance to get out of here. He cannot even check any items because he does not have morph or screw. He doesn't have bombs or screw attack or power bombs, which he's gonna learn soonish. But he saved at some point at least. I hope it was not before he started cleaning up Sector 1 again. FPiz apparently heading to the left side of Sector 3,
and
potentially.
There it is, the dreaded reset.
Oh, he saved before he went to Arachnid. Interesting. He's not too far behind, I would say. For now, he found... Sector 1 was not really the most important location to go to. If he chooses to just ignore having high jump for now, he technically has no reason to go back into Sector 1.
No, he does. Charge was up the wall jump shaft.
He has missiles. He doesn't need charge beam for now. I mean, he currently is so far behind that he kind of has to make the decision if he wants to continue looking for other items or just pick up two items that he knows where they are, but does not technically need them.
Righto.
FP's checking items in the heated lava room.
Does not need either of them.
And is sparking up the red tower of Metroid Fusion. Bob today is also vanilla.
Hi, Bob.
Lunix now back down to the sectors with his morph ball.
That is also a vanilla missile.
Ooh, FP's refilling. Has like all the missiles in the game, but chooses to refill for box. Interesting box fight on FPS's side.
Yeah.
I mean, it works somehow.
If the shoe fits.
Lunix choosing to go to Sector 1 again after all, also choosing to Shine Spark now. And we have Wave Beam.
Oh no!
FPS's beam just got downgraded. He seems to be very happy about it. His beam now is technically somewhat wide, it just misses. This beam basically now hits everywhere except for where you aim at.
Yep. Cosine wave beam is so cursed.
And you have on
jump.
space jump. Looked for a second there like FPS is trying to do something funny, but apparently didn't want to, so just gonna keep it at that. Waiting to see where he goes now. He still has plenty of options he can check. Most of the game is open now to FPS. The only thing that really could still open more up for him is screw attack or power bombs. Seems like he's heading into Sector 6 now. Imagine checking Sector 6.
Ugh.
Is this the first match or the second? This is the first match between FPS and Lunix today.
Very
His
impressive.
space
Space
boosting
boost,
through Sector 6 here. Does not want missiles. He's like, I have charge beam, I have the very good wave beam. I don't need missiles anymore.
Who needs missiles? He's already got 25 of them.
Lunix meanwhile back at the charge core. Once again, short work of charge core. Third charge core of the day is down. 30 tank collected. Is meanwhile venturing further down into Sector 6 to the potentially only check he can do, which depends on what he decides to do after that. He definitely wants to go further down into Sector 6, which is why he's going to save. Now we're going to see something interesting on FPS's side very soon.
I see. Okay.
He's going to be using some slight game deficit which is possible on the English version, where you can kind of go directions the game did not want to go you to. Yeah, so currently FPS is seemingly soft locked because in this place he is now, he would need power bombs to continue. But he's going to do something potentially fun, or soft locking himself. We will see. Lunix meanwhile has his charge beam while FPS is trying to cheat. And he got it.
Ooh, nice. I've seen that a few times now, but I've never done it myself.
It is somewhat difficult because it requires some frame perfect inputs. It is also... The question is, will it lead him to anything? Because he kind of went away now where the routing of the randomizer kind of has not intended right now. So if he finds something here, this is definitely a very good play. But if not, then Lunix might have a chance to come back here, actually. He's now fighting a very big X-Core, which can only spawn down here if you have the charge beam, because the charge beam is required to actually fight this boss. So the game is hard-coded to... the randomizer is hard-coded to only spawn this boss if you have charge beam. But it was only a missile tank.
Doubles. But as you just said, all that for a missile tank.
Picking the last two items down here. One more missile pack. And another missile pack. FPS does not want missiles. He wants plasma. Which is currently the only thing that he requires to finish the game, because the items required to finish the game are missiles to fight the Ice Core X that spawns after the SAX, the plasma beam and the charge beam to actually fight the and damage the SAX. And then he needs to open the level 4 security, which is all the way down in Sector 4, which requires the gravity suit and speed booster or screw attack to access.
And then high jump or space jump.
Yes, because
in order to access
reasons.
Yeah.
Currently in this version of the randomizer, high jump or space jump are the two requirements that are seen as you need one of those to get to the operations leg of the station to crash it into the planet. Will Lunix finally make his way into Sector 4 to pick up his bombs now is the question. Doing some more swag shine sparks here. FPS once again choosing to ignore poor Sector 2, no love for Sector 2 today.
Rip Sector
Heading
2.
into Sector 5. Lunix with the Sector 4 play. Will he realize he needs to go down to pick up the bombs, or will he try to force his way into Sector 4 somehow? I assume he will go down. Yes. Just checking some items in the destroyed Sector 5. And he found Screw Attack.
Wow!
This opens up most of the rest of the game for him, so he's now gonna have a very fun plasma. He is so happy about Screw Attack. Look at him flailing his wave beam around everywhere.
Spinning in the air, putting on a show.
Well, Piz, have fun with your Screw Attack adventure. Can confirm myself, Screw Attack adventure, best adventure. It leads you places you didn't even know exist.
Takes you on a journey, man.
So depending on what FPS does now, where he goes with his Screw Attack, which could lead him totally off the route the randomizer wants him to go, Lunix still actually might have a chance to come back at this. Also depending obviously on what Lunix is trying to do. FPS checking the data room.
Missile.
See, that happens when you skip all the missile packs. The game just gives you missile packs.
Yep.
Choosing not to go to Nightmare though. Wants to go clean up the rest of Sector 5 first. I would be happy now if Plasma Beam is in Sector 2, I have to say. With the little love Sector 2 gets today.
Oh no, Lunix ran out of missiles.
Yeah, that is a thing that can happen in Sector 4. He has to kind of be careful. He needs at least one missile to destroy the Idor if he opts to choose to fight Ceres later. Because once he's down in the water tank, there is no way to get any more missiles. Lunix meanwhile continuing his missile farm. How many missiles does Lunix have in total, do you remember? He should also have like 25 or so. 40!
Oh wait,
Where
no.
did all-
FPiz has 40, not Lunix. Yeah, Lunix has somewhere around
Because if he had 40
45.
missiles, then my question is, where did all his missiles go? Lunix still farming missiles. So the game is coded in that way that when you do not have full missiles or full health, it can give you whatever. If you have full health, you get guaranteed missile drops, and if you have full missiles, you get guaranteed health drops. The game doesn't care that Lunix has 0 missiles. But the game is also Fusion, and he finally got a missile drop. Good for Lunix. Oh, FPiz finds a major. Power bombs. So FPiz currently can explore the whole station, which is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, lower 6s in logic.
On the other hand, he can finally clear up the rest of Sector 5 too, because there's a lot of power bomb checks that require power bombs here. Because you get power bombs here in the vanilla game.
Ooh, what's this?
And another. Diffusion.
Oh, whoops.
Lunix meanwhile found his gravity suit. Also going the same route as FPiz did. Way back. With the exact same play. Does not want more energy.
More missiles.
Once again ignoring a missile pack. And another missile pack. No love for me. I cannot wait for FPiz to run out of power bombs with all the power bomb packs that he ignored to pick up. Lunix very happy he found the power bomb pack, but does not want it.
I respected FPiz, but it didn't look like you're getting that shine today.
Making one more. Ooh.
Ooh.
I said the wrong thing.
We could potentially see some saxophone kills now. Oh wait, no. Had ice missiles for a long time now.
Yeah, FPiz has full beam combo since he found the diffusion missiles here. Very good attempt at a quote-unquote space boost from FPiz here. Opting to do the vanilla 90% backup shine spark down here. Taking this one item.
I actually did a few vanilla runs last night. Ended up having to get that back up.
FPiz seems to be going straight to lower sector 4 for now. Might go back here though. Another missile pack. Oh, he picks up a missile pack! I guess he's going back into sector 5.
Oh, Lunix only has 15 missiles.
Guess FPiz is not too happy to fight the TV cat monster with his fancy wave beam.
Ugh. Not looking forward to it.
Yeah, any dudes in chat?
Hercule dude. Hey, there's the Hercule dude.
Ooh, that powerbomb was low FPS.
The TV slime girl.
Yeah, that's a new official name. Can we say the TV slime cat girl? Because it definitely has cat ears.
Nya nya. Very
Here's me while
rude,
getting trolled by Hydra Beams again. It's very happy about that almost closing out.
Very upset with the thing.
Suddenly FPS picking up all those missile packs. I wonder why he didn't do it in the first place if he wants them after all.
He probably said to
Here it
heck
comes.
with it. He's had enough of all the missiles. He's just picking them up at this point.
The TV slime cat girl. So the good thing about the missiles that FPIS has, because in vanilla, your missiles are affected by the gravity that the boss produces, but this gravity is only applied to the actual ice missiles, which are the missiles that the game requires you to have at this point.
What? I didn't know that.
Any other missile, like normal missiles, super missiles, or the diffusion missiles, are absolutely not affected by this gravity effect. You could call it lazy programming, but it is probably intended. Missing a double FPS here. Lunix meanwhile getting a double. Double.
Oh my
Very nice
god.
by FPS.
Double extra
And
Ds.
he finds a missile pack. He is happy because he definitely likes missile packs now.
Mm-hmm.
Lunix meanwhile heading further into Sector 3.
Nightmare slime cat VTuber.
We might have just given birth to something very cursed here.
I don't know what you're talking about. This
the
is
screw attack
blast.
shortcut. Checking what is referred to as the worst room in the game.
Ah, yes, the crab rave.
He finds a
It's just
powerbomb
power
pack.
bombs.
Lunix meanwhile checking the lava room, where he's not gonna find anything he needs. Has second thoughts about a missile pack, but then decides not to. Totally didn't run out of missiles earlier though. Getting hit by an ouch here and cannot spark up the red tower here. Has to climb. Gets hit. Freezes some stretchies. Tries. Does a variation of the climb you do in the vanilla speedrun. Kinda had to improvise on what he does here. Piz has successfully opened the level 4 security. Which is another requirement he needed to beat the game. But is still looking for plasma beams. Which can still be anywhere. And as I said, my money's still on Sector 2. The sector that gets no love here.
I want to say Wide's down there too. Doesn't need it, but it would definitely be nice since he has Wave Beam.
And I hope if Wide and Plasma are next to each other, he's just gonna find Plasma first and then just nope out. And have a happy fight with the Omega Metroid with his Wave Beam.
Someone saying Yakuza Plasma. I don't want to see that.
Ooh, F-Piz making his way out the normal way. Almost forgot to lay a powerbomb here. Finds a missile pack. Lunix meanwhile making short work of box. Getting his good beam.
You know, enough time had passed that I had totally forgotten that Wave Beam was at that data room.
Piz checking another item, which is just a powerbomb pack. Ooh. opts not to go back into Sector 2, which he could easily from here on. It seems like he really hates Sector 2.
Understandable. I don't think anybody likes Zazabi.
Might also be, though, that he's just cleaning up the data room first.
Here it is. Powerbomb tank.
Ooh.
It's the first one he's picked up, ain't it?
I think so. I mean, he only has 6 power bombs at the moment, so definitely could need that back. Then he's finding his space jump.
Yep.
Judging by FP's not going straight to the fun place that's called Crumble City, I would assume he chooses not to check Sector 2 again, but he might as well go back down there again, so we'll have to see. Might opt to just... He goes down there. Probably just opts to check other things first.
Most likely.
You were told it was a jet seed, yeah. I mean, it looked like a jet seed in the beginning, when we found a lot of stuff, but we are down to the usual plasma hunt. Piss choosing to check an item in Sector 1.
It's my fault, y'all. I cursed it to not be a jet seed. I'm sorry.
Does not like missile packs anymore, apparently. I mean, he currently has... I think he should have 60 missiles now. He should be fine for whatever the game throws at him.
Yep.
Even without recharging anymore here. Still not going to Crumble City. Poor Crumble City. Which is probably going to be his next play, though.
FPiz, I believe, has enough missiles to do Notori without charge. If he really wanted to.
He does. He also has the full missile combo, so he should need 40 to 45 missiles to completely destroy Notori.
Right.
He also has power bombs, but that's like a negligible amount of damage. At least it's better than the beam that he has. Oh, Crumble City with nothing today.
Not happy with that.
Lunix hitting into Sector 6. We'll be seeing if he's also going to do unintended stuff. It will be interesting to see what FPiz is choosing to do if he fights Notori, what he's trying to do after Notori. Because we might very well hear the fancy disco music again.
Fancy disco. Plasma and secret lab shaft. I've seen that before, and I actually shared the seed where I had that.
We also had one.
Evil.
We had one randomizer tournament race actually where this was the last item check that the players did.
Oh my god.
Sector 2 so far nothing.
Lunix almost biting the dust from that Ice Axe room.
Oh, he did not get Varia yet.
All that for a missile tank. Hope he's got the finesse to make it out alive. Otherwise, that's going to be a very heartbreaking reset.
Yeah, Plasma could very well be down in Torian too, indeed.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Lunix!
Has he saved recently? FPiz
There's
finds
Plasma!
While Lunix dies, FPiz finds Plasma. Oh, Lunix is back to...
No.
Is he back to where he was? No, he's back to the Sector 4 save. He lost a ton of progress here again. Don't even know what he has anymore.
Yeah, FPiz is not doing any more checks, just gunning it straight for the end of the game.
Well, White Beam would have been at Zazabi.
Ugh. Don't say that, it might be true.
I mean, he definitely will not get White Beam, whatever he does.
Out the window. Gone. Reduced to atoms.
The usage of White Beam today is not authorized. Meanwhile, FP is making his way to the main deck. Just fighting a boss and another boss. Not gonna take long, and then just crashing a space station into a planet. Just normal Samus things.
Just a day at the office.
Kinda sad that Lunix died twice, because otherwise this might as very well been a race. Depending on where each of the runners would have gone when they had the whole station open to them. But with Lunix losing major progress twice. Piss meanwhile arriving at the SAX. Has everything he wants except for a good beam. Going for the very quick kill. That is so quick with wave beam. And to be fair, it's only 2 particles when he could have had 3 particles by simply checking Sasabi. I stand by my word. White beam and Sasabi. So yeah, the jank of wave beam. He is not happy. Gets a double.
Nice double.
Gets another double.
Another.
And only 2 doubles.
There's all 6 missiles needed. He's FP's showing that he's glad it's finally over.
It is not over yet. There's more. Making his way now down to the ship.
Only 2 doubles. I mean, we
Lunix,
did
remember. Yeah, only 2 doubles.
Yeah.
He probably is disappointed he did not get 3 doubles.
Yeah.
Lunix meanwhile remembering where not to go. Fighting box again, the 3rd box that died today.
2 doubles on the saxophone core. That's more than I can get, that's for sure.
Now we're getting some slight frame drops on Lunix's end. Frame perfect movement, you might say.
Yo! The frame perfect
It's a low
science
height. Oh no, he's down to 1 health. You should have used your ice beam FPS and not just run into the enemy. Well, another box disappears. FPS definitely now very, very happy about the beam that he has.
Yeah.
And Lunix so happy with the beam too that he picks it up again.
Oh.
Back and forth between swiping and getting shot. When will the Omega realize that's not the way?
Good to have wave beams so that you guarantee you don't get soft locked in Sector 5 data room.
And FPS has finally beat the Omega.
As we've seen with the rest of the checks, it turns out wave beam is not 100% necessary for this seed.
It definitely was not for this seed, because for the one instance, the Sector 5 data room that you mentioned, he already had space jump at that point.
Yep.
Finishes with an official time of 55 minutes, 15 seconds. GG, FPS.
GG.
Lunix, meanwhile, opting to not continue the game and just forfeited, which is understandable considering that he died twice in very costly parts of the game, which threw him back pretty big.
Yeah.
But also GG's to Lunix. And we have FPiz here.
Hello everyone.
Hello FPiz.
Yeah, we did it.
How happy are you? How happy are you with skipping to find White Beam?
Why? Was there something there? Like, I hope no.
I mean, I am convinced that White Beam is at Sazabi, and I stand by that.
No. I don't know. I'm still shaking. Oh my god. Oh, I was super tense at the start, but during the game, I think I played pretty good. I wanted to show things like maybe clips on maybe different strats, and yeah, I think everything went good. Like,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
happy.
definitely nice seeing you clip down Sector 6.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I was morphing and I couldn't even press down because I was like, oh my god, I can't even press down. My hands were frozen.
But you did.
Anyway,
your win actually was way more decisive than you think it is, because Lunix actually died twice and got thrown back way back.
After I found gravity, I was like super confused. Like, where do I go now? You know, like the mid game where you're hunting for plasma or anything, and yeah, it's horrible until you find, because I was always finding other majors, ice beam, screw, power bombs. I was like, no, please, just give me plasma. And yeah, at the end it was in Sector 2, which I should have visited earlier.
Yeah, I said that you just didn't have any love for Sector 2 today, and I said it would be fun if plasma is in Sector 2.
I know, but every seed in the tournament was like something in Sector 6, and I was like, come on, it should be there, but nothing was there.
Sector 6 actually not being anything today.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, spreading lies that White Beam was in the express elevator.
Yeah. What was Lunix looking for? Like, did he miss something?
Lunix kinda went as far as to finding bombs. Then he died, had to get bombs again.
And did he not save?
He saved in Sector 1. So you did the play of going to Arachnus first, which was
that was super lucky. Oh my god.
Lunix did the play to go down into Sector 1. And then had to backtrack to Arachnus to get there. Then he died after finding bombs, or before bombs, and had to reload the save state before Sector 1, had to do all of Sector 1 all over.
Yeah, I was like 50-50. What should I do? Should I go Sector 1? And then but I said, okay, let's go to Arachnus.
Yeah, I mean, you saved it, so.
Yeah.
Then he, after finding gravity, opening the level 3 logs, the level 2 logs, he eventually chose to go into Sector 6, where he died to Blue Axe because he did not find the warrior suit yet.
Yeah, I went to Sector 2 just to get that item on the left, and it was a warrior. I was like, oh my god, this is going too well. This can't be going too good. There is something wrong. Anyway.
Yeah, GG on your race, FPiz.
Thank you. I have to show the bot. Hello? Okay, I have to show the bot.
Oh god. Do we have any questions for FPiz in chat, for example? Or how did you feel when you found Screw Attack? Did you think you're gonna go on an adventure?
Yes, of course, but like, I was molding. I was like, please just give me plasma. Stop. I don't want progression. I just want to finish.
It was fun. Like, every single major you found, we were like...
Yes, I thought. Okay, and because like when in my laptop, when someone finishes before me, like I see the cursor, the mouse appearing on screen, and I was always looking for that. Okay, don't appear, please. And yeah, I'm happy, but like, this is just the first. Everything can go wrong in the second, as we know already. But that's definitely a good start.
You wanted to say something, Om?
I've got nothing. At least not for now.
All right.
I think you've asked everything that I had in mind.
Yeah, it seems like we're not gonna get Lunix for an interview in here.
He quitted like immediately after I finished.
Yeah, I mean, considering how far he got set back just slightly before you finished, he
Yeah,
died
yeah.
his second death, and then he just
Yeah,
didn't have it in him
probably,
to finish
yes.
anymore, I guess.
He was just looking for race time, and he saw that and like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
I would have done that too, so I feel. All right.
Well done. That is unfortunately it already for us today, because the runners have only scheduled one race. But the Metroid Fusion Randomizer tournament is not over yet. There will be another races today. We will have, for example, Dice versus Kaede. They have scheduled 2 races at 5 and 7 p.m. EST. We also have Mini John's Weathers Kazuto, the creator of the randomizer, also at 7 p.m. And we're going to have the very much hyped up race of Autumn versus Scotty at 9 p.m. EST, which is going to be the tie-breaking match.
How to win, please.
We've got some very talented racers coming up here. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, as Eric mentions, Dice vs. Kaede is going to start in 3 hours on SpeedGaming 3. Keep an eye out for that. And I guess that's it for us now. Thank you, FPIS, for
All right. Thank you.
racing.
I hope everyone
inventory.
had fun. Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely had fun watching this.
Thanks. The second match is tomorrow at the same time, so let's hope for a second.
We will see.
All right. Bye bye, everyone. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.